in the United States. The head of state, Nicolas Maduro, pointed out during the event that they are already pursuing legal action against the Salvadoran government and that a habeas corpus appeal was filed demanding the release of the Venezuelan migrants who were kidnapped by the U.S. and held in concentration camps in El Salvador. For his part, the Venezuelan leader pointed out that the actions of the United States against Venezuelan migrants are a violation of their human rights and demanded respect for the same. In this regard, President Maduro pointed out that the bands of coyotes were controlled from the U.S. by leaders of the Venezuelan far right.
And
our message has always been, we are going to have respectful relations, cooperation, communication. But there, they decided to attack the whole world. And the fascist extreme right here imposed a plan of aggression, first on the migrants, who are being persecuted, detained, disappearing. We have 238 missing migrants, kidnapped in the United States and delivered to a Nazi concentration camp in El Salvador. We are there doing all the legal actions. A group of lawyers brought in a resource from habeas corpus in front of the Court of Justice in El Salvador. In the United States, groups of migrants are doing legal actions, but they are being persecuted. Where they appear, they are captured, humiliated, kicked, kidnapped. I will continue to advocate, determined and persevering as I am, to rescue, kidnap and free all Venezuelans who are in prison in the United States and the boys in El Salvador.
The president of Venezuela demanded respect for Venezuelan migrants after the human rights violations of the United States government.
Because they are separating the family, and they are giving us only men.
No,
they are separating them. They went to a city, got into the house, hit the boy, handcuffed him, hit his head in front of his two younger sons and his wife. They put a cricket on his wife, who is pregnant, and they won't let her leave her house. I demand from the U.S. government the respect for the human rights of Venezuelan migrants, who are noble and good people.
The Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro said that the Coyotes gang are led by leaders of the Venezuelan far right and the United States.
The Coyotes, the band of coyotes from Venezuela, was led by, in the United States, Carlos Vecchio, Carlos Paparoni. Write down the names.
Carlos Vecchio, Carlos Paparoni, Miguel Pizarro, David Smolanki.
Carlos Vecchio, Carlos Paparoni, Miguel Pizarro, David Smolanki, pure jewel of the fascist jeweler.
La Sayona María Machado desde aquí.
In addition, Leopoldo Lopez, Maria Machado from here, Julio Borges, among others, and then they coordinated everything. Now they had a lot of power in the United States. Because suddenly a boy, Pedro, from a neighborhood, sold his motorcycle, sold everything. He paid $5,000, and they took him from Petare to Darien, and in 5 weeks he was in New York.
In this context, thousands of citizens rallied through the streets of Caracas in support of the Venezuelan migrants taken under duress to El Salvador by Donald Trump's administration. Venezuelan authorities explained that the rallies are a response to those who want to mistreat Venezuelans in the world. Also, at the same time of this activity, in all the Bolivar squares of the country, the collection of signatures in support of their prompt release continued. During Grandparents of the Homeland Center inauguration, the President of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, reaffirmed his pledge to the Venezuelan people to repatriate the migrants detained in the United States. The head of state, Nicolas Maduro, pointed out during the event that they are already pursuing legal action against the Salvadoran government and that a habeas corpus